Okay, this was an absolute nightmare, but I've given it a try and we'll see what happens. So the 50 milligram tablets of naltraxone, they hold filler in them. So they don't just weigh 50 milligrams, they actually weigh about 0.270 grams or 270 milligrams each. So I ended up crushing 4 tablets. So technically it was 1,056 grams, 1.056 grams. Now, when I measured it after crushing it, I only got about 850 grams, 850 milligrams or so. So there was loss in the mortar and pestle, or however, there was loss. If I just measured 3 capsules, including all the fillers that are in here, it's 0.790 milligrams. That's only 3, but I ended up using 4 just for this calculation. Okay. So, what they call the diluent, which is I use corn flour, which is a bit of a nightmare. It'd be good if I can get lactose or something. So with the capsule, okay, it was 0.227, but without the gel capsule weight, it was between 0.18 to 0.189. So I filled a couple of capsules and then kind of averaged it out, I guess. So I calculated for this weight, yes, because I wanted to have a bit extra over. And then I calculated for 110, so to include the loss, 110 capsules, which includes a loss, which I did have loss. And so it's 20.80 grams of diluent, or the cornstarch filler. I probably rounded it up to 21, but anyway, no, that's right, I did. I did actually go around 20.80 grams. All right, so the active ingredient when I filled it up, each capsule, it was approximately 0.185 milligrams each, without the gel capsule. That's good. So that's just like net weight. So with the gel capsule, it was 0.241, the active ingredient, if you just filled up the size 3 capsule. This is all size 3. All right, then we came down to, so we see that these are 0.270 grams each tablet, and so I got the maths here, and we only want 50 milligrams of the active ingredient. So this is actually 5.4 times the weight, so including fillers in here, which would equate to 8.1 milligrams in each tablet if you wanted a 1.5 low dose naltraxone equivalent. And so then I multiplied it by 110, 10 extra capsule filler ingredients, so accounting for loss, all right, which I did have loss once again. And you need it left over to try and pack it in there and whatever. So I worked out there was 891 milligrams in active ingredient total that I needed to crush up, which would basically, it was 4 tablets, e.g. approx 4 by 50 milligram naltraxone with tabs with the loss. See here, 4 tablets was 1 gram and 56 milligrams, or 1.056 grams. But after the old pestle soaked up stuff, it was more than 840. It was roughly right, so I just went ahead with it. This is not precise, but the good news is it doesn't have to be exactly precise. It needs to be somewhere between 1.5 and 2. I should be able to handle it fine. So I called this my green batch, and here it is, my green batch. I'll pull out a tablet. Just give me 1 second to put this phone down for a second. I'm still here. I'm just grabbing a tablet. So there she is, the final product. Okay, so I used 4 50 milligram crushed up naltraxone tablets. I'll put here naltraxone. And made the mixture for 110 capsules. And each capsule, these ones now that are finalized, weigh roughly 0.178 grams, 0.171, 0.179, which is basically within the range that I wanted to go for, because we saw that filled there around that. It doesn't matter whether it's corn flour, the diluent I used, or the active ingredient, so that was all right. So that includes the gel capsule. Do not use the tamper. The tamper, I filled up all these capsules right, and then I put the tamper on there, and they pulled all the capsules out, like sucked it out, and it was an absolute nightmare. So I don't want to tamp it down. It's just, yeah, just put them in there. Not packed in there, just full, and that's it, because that was an absolute nightmare, but I was able to save the day. So I should have, if my calculations are right, I should have a low dose naltraxone tablet somewhere between 1.5 milligrams to 2 milligrams, and then all plus the fillers, inactive filler, and that is totally fine for me at my current dose. So let's see how it goes. I'll start taking them 1 tablet twice a day, and we'll see what happens and see how I feel. Hopefully it'll be right. I think I did all the calculations right, but that's what I'm going with on this first batch. I'm green as anything, so see what happens. With your own tablets, make sure you check with your doctor. Use the compounding pharmacist, unless you get the go-ahead by your doctor or whatever, which I did. But I hope that helps. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Teacher Sal out.